see everyone here this evening. This is an important day for me as a young African-American male for many reasons. Before I elaborate on this, I would like to give a special thanks to Reverend Ben Scott for his continued presence as the spiritual leader for the Topeka branch of the NAACP Youth Council. I would also like to give a thanks to Ms. Marie Carter for being the sponsor of the Topeka branch of the NAACP Youth Council. She has put an enormous amount of effort into making sure the branch participates in not only NAACP functions, but also within local community. I'm appreciative of her continued support and encouragement to be bigger than the moment. During the past years, the NAACP Youth Council has attended division and quarterly meetings, marched in parades, promoted the independence, promoted the importance of voter registration, and attended the unveiling of the tribute statue of Mr. McKinley. We've hosted a public discussion with candidates running for public office of Governor Will Kelly was a part of, and hosted a walkathon to raise money for scholarships. Our youth chapter has also operated our own resource table for health at the 501 School District Family Fun Fitness Night for the third year in a row. At the time, we also registered new members and passed out healthy snacks and information regarding healthy choices specific to African Americans. Just recently, we also supported the community baby shower hosted by a number of community resources at Central Park. We've also had book studies, held discussions on how to advocate ourselves in our school environment and the other community which leads to say this. As I started earlier, this is an important day for me as a young African American male. I understand the importance of my presence as well as my conduct as the president of the NAACP Youth Branch in my community. Less than 3 weeks ago, I had an experience that only had an impact on me. That had an impact on me personally. But broaden my perspective of what it means to be viewed as a young black and gifted. While attempting to use an ATM machine outside of a credit union, less than a block away from my school, the machine took my card and wouldn't return it. After several unsuccessful attempts to retrieve my card, I entered the bank for help. I was told by a white male employee of the bank that I need to go to another branch for assistance. I took his advice and entered the suggestion branch in hopes that I would be helped. At this second location, a white female gave me the number for an automated system to solve my problem. At this point, I returned back to the ATM. I was eventually able to retrieve my card. The following day, my dad informed me that my image was being disseminated through the law enforcement community in hopes that someone could identify me.
That's what they do.
My attempts to get help were being labeled as suspicious activity at a local bank. I found myself sitting in an interrogation room with a federal agent and my dad. I was asked where I was on the 16th of October around 3 o'clock. He simply asked me where I was on October 16th because a bank employee had been robbed of an undisclosed amount of money while attempting to load an ATM more than 10 miles away from my location I am. One of the 5 suspects match my height, weight, and body type. The fact that I entered 2 separate banks attempting to get help while being disarmed or dismissed by individuals who were paid to provide the help I needed was not in question. Because of my height, weight, and body type, I will always be alleged suspicious or underprotected. I mentioned earlier that this is important for me. As a young African American male, my story is not unique.
That's right.
Because this city is full of others the same black gifted. My height, weight, and body type. My height is important because God wants me to be tall enough to be seen even though from the back of a crowd in the room. My weight is important because God has intended for every single one of my steps to be heavy when I climb from one achievement and on to the next. My body type is important because God built it to be respected by those who fear my potential. This day is important for me because I know in 2019, color matters. NAACP matters. Those who have fought and died for what we represent need us to be dedicated to carry this torch. When one brother or sister's arms falters, it is our job, it is my job, it is our job to hold them up. Separated, we are weak, together we are mighty. Thank you.
Amen.